Chosen ones, the verdict is in, and it's in your favor. Listen closely. This is not just another moment in time. This is the moment that shifts everything. A decision of unimaginable power has been made about you. In realms unseen, a divine council has convened, their voices echoing with authority, declaring what has been long overdue. This is your validation, your vindication. The weight of the universe itself has tipped, aligning in your favor. You've been called, set apart, and marked by forces that operate beyond human comprehension. The urgency cannot be overstated. This is the verdict that will alter the course of your destiny. Right here, right now, the heavens bear witness to your moment of elevation. Chosen ones, step forward. This is your time. Chosen ones, the verdict over your life was rendered by a power so immense that it defies human comprehension. This wasn't the decision of mere mortals, nor was it born out of fleeting emotion. It was decreed by the ultimate authority, a force so infinite it governs the universe itself. Whether you call it God, the divine, or the cosmic order, this power has spoken, and its word is final. Your case was presented before this unfathomable council, and the conclusion was clear. You are destined for greatness. This verdict wasn't reached without care. It came after a thorough and deliberate reckoning of your trials, your endurance, and your unwavering spirit. You weren't overlooked, nor were you forgotten. Every battle you fought, every time you stood your ground when the world seemed against you, was seen. Your struggles were not in vain. They became the evidence of your strength, the proof that you are more than worthy of this moment. The decision reflects not just favor, but purpose. Let me tell you why this is significant. Decisions like these are not for the faint of heart. The verdict wasn't given lightly because it carries weight, enough weight to shift realities. This isn't a reward for mere survival. It's a recognition of your resilience and your calling. This is divine affirmation that your life has meaning beyond what you've even begun to grasp. It declares that you're not just another face in the crowd. You are chosen, handpicked for a destiny that only you can fulfill. But the verdict doesn't just stop at recognition. It marks the beginning of transformation. Your name has been spoken in realms you cannot see, and this decree will ripple through every aspect of your existence. Doors that were once sealed shut will swing open. Challenges that seemed insurmountable will dissolve. The forces that once resisted you will be powerless to stand against this decision. The scales have shifted, and your life is now aligned with favor. Now, chosen ones, it's time for you to respond. This verdict requires your declaration. To accept it, to fully activate its power, you must stand in agreement with it. Type, "I am unstoppable" in the comments to affirm this truth over your life. These words are not just a declaration, they are a key, unlocking the full force of the decision made on your behalf. This is your moment. Own it, speak it, and watch as the power of this verdict begins to reshape everything around you. Drop a comment. The verdict is mine. If you know the heavens have aligned in your favor. Chosen ones. Look back for a moment at the trials you've endured. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every sleepless night felt like an endless uphill climb. But those moments were not meant to break you. They were the fires of refinement, preparing you for this very day. The struggles you survived were proof of your resilience and determination, evidence that you are not just capable but destined to rise. Think about the times when you felt abandoned, when you cried out for help, and it seemed no one answered. It was in those moments, when you had nothing left but faith, that the divine took notice. Your perseverance became your testimony. You didn't quit when it would have been easier to walk away. You didn't give in to despair when hope seemed impossible. That unyielding spirit, chosen ones, is why the forces of the universe have declared this verdict in your favor. let's not forget the people who doubted you. Those who said you'd never make it, who dismissed your potential, who watched and waited for you to fail. They underestimated your strength because they couldn't see the purpose burning within you. What they called weakness was, in truth, your transformation. Every no you faced, every rejection, was setting the stage for your ultimate vindication. Those moments shaped you into someone who doesn't just survive, but thrives under pressure. This decision is more than a reward. It's the recognition of a battle well fought. Each setback you faced, each tear you shed, was building the foundation for something greater. You have emerged from the darkest chapters of your life with scars that prove your strength. Those scars are not signs of defeat. They are marks of victory, showing the world that you've been through the fire and come out refined. So, chosen ones, don't let the past define you. Let it remind you. Let it remind you that you are not here by accident. You've been shaped by every obstacle, every painful moment, into someone capable of receiving this divine verdict. Your struggles were not the end. They were the beginning of something far greater. The verdict acknowledges that you are ready, not just to rise, but to thrive. And this is only the start. Chosen ones, the time has come to reveal the decision that has been made. This is not just an announcement. It is a declaration that will send ripples through the heavens and reverberate across every corner of your life. The divine council has convened. The evidence has been weighed, and the conclusion is undeniable. Chosen ones, the verdict is this: you are destined for greatness. Your enemies, your struggles, your limitations, they hold no power over you. This decision is not just about where you are now, it's about the heights you are destined to reach. It declares that no obstacle, no opposition, no force can stop the purpose that has been placed upon your life. The struggles you've endured have come to an end, and the tides have turned in your favor. You have been elevated in realms unseen, and now that elevation will manifest in your reality. The forces that once stood against you have been silenced, and every voice that spoke doubt over your life has been overturned. The significance of this verdict cannot be overstated. It isn't just a blessing, it is a shift in your position, your authority, and your destiny. The things you once thought were beyond your reach are now within your grasp. This is more than a moment of victory. It is the start of a new chapter where your life will never look the same. The pain, the heartbreak, and the battles were all leading to this transformation. Chosen ones, you are stepping into a season of divine favor that will surpass everything you've known before. And know this, the verdict isn't just a declaration of who you are. It's a declaration to the world of what you are capable of. The doors that once refused to open will now swing wide at your arrival. The people who dismissed you will see your rise and wonder how it was possible. But this elevation wasn't given by man, and it cannot be taken away by man. It is sealed by a power greater than anything on this earth. Now, chosen ones, the next step is yours. Speak these words aloud and type them in the comments. I claim my victory. This is your way of affirming what has been declared, your way of activating the power of this moment in your life. Don't let this be a passing moment. Let it be the moment that changes everything. Your verdict has been delivered, and it is final. You are chosen. You are victorious. You are unstoppable. Here's to you, the chosen one, the lone wolf they couldn't tame, the fire they couldn't extinguish. They tried to silence you, to shrink you, to crush your light. But you are the inferno that burns brighter under pressure. Rules don't apply to you. Limits don't exist. Your light doesn't dim, it blinds. Your storm doesn't pass. It tears down walls, unshaken, unbroken, unstoppable. While they chase shadows, you carve your own path, turning pain into purpose, ruin into resurrection. Every scar tells a story of triumph they'll never understand. You don't move for applause or validation. You move because it's written in your soul. It's who you are. For those like you, there's the Obsidian Inner Order, the ultimate nexus for chosen ones, a revolution of soul and spirit. Weekly group calls with over 450 chosen ones are recorded and available anytime for your enlightenment. Our private Discord is not just active, it's alive, buzzing with ideas, breakthroughs, and that unstoppable chosen energy. For you romantics out there, Chosen Singles is where soulmates meet under cosmic alignments, not cheap pickup lines. And if that's not enough, Star Chamber members unlock exclusive interviews with targeted individuals who've faced the darkest trials and survived to tell the tale. Plus, our video specials are too bold, too raw, and too spicy for YouTube. This isn't just a community, it's a revolution. The link is in the description. If you're ready, step up. If you're worthy, you'll know where to find us. The verdict has been spoken, but now it is time for you to claim it. This is not a passive declaration. It requires your faith, your action, and your alignment. The words, "I claim my victory," are not just a phrase. They are a spiritual key, unlocking the full manifestation of this decree in your life. As you speak them, as you type them, you are sending a signal to the divine and to every force around you. I am ready, and I accept what has been declared. Understand this. Accepting the verdict is not about waiting for things to happen. It's about stepping into the power of what has already been set in motion. The moment you declare your victory, you are aligning yourself with the forces that have decided in your favor. This alignment is what turns the unseen into reality. Doors that have been closed will open. Opportunities that seem distant will come closer, and the impossible will begin to feel within reach. But there is more to this moment than just words. Your declaration is a signal to the universe, a commitment to embrace the journey that lies ahead. It is a promise to yourself that you will walk boldly, without hesitation, into the destiny that has been marked for you. The verdict is a gift, but claiming it means you must rise to meet its potential. No more doubt, no more hesitation. This is your moment to own the power you've been given. Some of you may feel unworthy, as if this level of favor is beyond what you deserve. Let me remind you that this verdict was not given because of perfection. It was given because of purpose. The challenges you endured, the strength you showed in your darkest moments, and the faith you held on to even when it seemed pointless, have all led to this decision. You are worthy, not because of what others think of you, but because of what has been declared about you by the highest authority. So now, take this moment seriously. Declare it loudly, type it boldly. I claim my victory. Let those words echo in your spirit. Let them serve as a reminder that the power behind this verdict is not something to take lightly. This is a turning point, chosen ones. This is the moment where your struggles bow to your purpose and your destiny begins to take shape. The divine decision has been made, but it's up to you to embrace it fully. Step into it with confidence. The universe is waiting for your answer. Chosen ones, the power of this moment cannot be overstated. This verdict isn't just a decision, it's a shift in the spiritual realm that will echo into every part of your reality. The tables have turned, and everything you thought was holding you back is now working in your favor. The verdict marks the end of your struggles and the beginning of a transformation that will impact your relationships, your purpose, and the very path you walk. This isn't just about what you've gained. It's about who you are becoming. You've been elevated, not just in status, but in authority. This decision changes how the universe interacts with you. Things that seemed impossible will now come effortlessly. Barriers will crumble. Opportunities will find you, and your name will be spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. This is a recalibration of your entire life, designed to align you with your highest potential. Understand this. With this shift comes a new responsibility. This verdict means you can no longer think small. You can no longer accept the limits others have placed on you or settle for less than you were meant to achieve. This decision has redefined your destiny, and it's up to you to rise to its magnitude. The same forces that declared this verdict are waiting to see how you will walk in it. Will you claim your role, or will you let fear hold you back? The power of this moment also affects the people around you. Some will celebrate your rise, seeing your elevation as a source of inspiration. Others, however, will be unsettled, threatened by your newfound position. They may try to undermine you, but their efforts will be in vain. The verdict has already been spoken, and no human hand can undo what the divine has set in motion. Stay focused, chosen ones. This is not a time to be distracted by envy or doubt. Finally, recognize the spiritual significance of this shift. The verdict doesn't just elevate you, it elevates the purpose you carry. The universe doesn't just act randomly, it aligns itself with those who have a mission to fulfill. This moment is your confirmation that you are part of something greater, something bigger than yourself. You are no longer just surviving, you are thriving. You are stepping into a purpose that will ripple through time, affecting not just your life, but the lives of countless others. This is your moment of transformation, and its power is infinite. Chosen ones, the verdict has been declared, but with great elevation comes the need for wisdom. As you rise into this new phase of your life, not everyone will celebrate your victory. Some will be drawn to your light, inspired by your story and empowered by your example. Others, however, will feel threatened. They may try to undermine your growth, dismiss your success, or sow seeds of doubt in your mind. Understand this, their resistance is not about you. It's a reflection of their own fears and insecurities. This is why it is crucial to stay grounded. Let the verdict guide your actions and not the opinions of others. Keep your focus on the mission that has been placed on your life. Do not waste energy trying to prove yourself to those who refuse to see your worth. Instead, let your growth and your success speak for you. The divine has already affirmed who you are, and that is more than enough. At the same time, you must prepare for praise. Yes, some will admire your rise and shower you with compliments. While this is a beautiful thing, it can also become a distraction if you let it inflate your ego or pull you away from your purpose. Stay humble, chosen ones. Remember that this elevation is not about personal glory. It's about fulfilling the purpose that has been placed on your life. Gratitude and humility will keep you aligned with the power that brought you here. Another key to navigating this new chapter is discernment. As you rise, new opportunities will come your way, and people may seek to align themselves with your success. While some of these connections will be genuine, others may have hidden motives. Use the wisdom that has been given to you to distinguish between those who are truly for you and those who are not. The verdict has shifted your life, but it's up to you to protect what has been entrusted to you. Lastly, stay connected to your source of strength. The decision over your life wasn't made in isolation. It came from a higher power that saw your potential and set you apart. Continue to nurture that connection through prayer, reflection, or whatever keeps you aligned with your purpose. This is not just the end of your struggles, it's the beginning of your rise. Let the divine decision be your anchor as you navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The world is watching your ascent, chosen ones. Rise wisely. The verdict may have been declared in your favor, but its power will only fully manifest if you take an active role as a co-creator in your destiny. This moment requires more than just acknowledgement. It demands participation. You are not a passive recipient of this divine decree. You are a partner in bringing it to life. Every choice you make from here, every step you take, will either strengthen this decision or delay its impact. Your role as a co-creator begins with alignment. You must align your thoughts, actions, and words with the power of this verdict. Speak only what affirms your victory. Think only in terms of possibilities, not limitations. Act as if the doors have already opened, because they have. Faith without action is lifeless, and this decision over your life is too monumental to be left dormant. Your active participation ensures that what has been declared in the spiritual will manifest in the physical. Gratitude is another vital tool in this process. By practicing gratitude, you keep your spirit in a state of abundance. Thank the divine for this verdict daily, not just because it's polite, but because gratitude amplifies the power of what you've been given. The more you focus on what you've gained, the more opportunities you'll see unfolding before you. Gratitude is the energy that turns favor into momentum, propelling you further into your destiny. This is also the time to fully embrace the gifts you've been given. You are not just chosen, you are equipped. The talents, skills, and passions you've carried within you were placed there for a reason. Now is the time to nurture them, sharpen them, and use them to their fullest extent. These gifts are the tools you will use to co-create your future. As you refine them, you'll find that the opportunities you need will begin to align perfectly with the purpose you were designed to fulfill. Finally, understand that co-creation is about trust. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, and most importantly, trust in the power that declared this verdict over your life. You are not walking this path alone. Every step you take is supported by divine forces that are working in your favor. When challenges arise, as they surely will, remember that this decision is unshakable. No obstacle can stand against what has been divinely ordained. Step boldly into your role as a co-creator, chosen ones. The universe is waiting to work with you to bring this vision to life. Chosen ones, the verdict spoken over your life is not just about you. It is a piece of something far greater, a cosmic shift that is unfolding in this very moment. Your elevation is not an isolated event. It is part of a divine movement, a spiritual awakening that is calling forth leaders, healers, and visionaries. You are one among many chosen to rise, and your journey is intertwined with a larger purpose. This shift isn't just personal, it is collective. As you step into your greatness, your light will inspire others to recognize their own potential. Your victories will become a beacon of hope for those still in the struggle, showing them that it is possible to rise above adversity. This isn't just about changing your life. It's about creating a ripple effect that will transform the lives of countless others. The energy of this shift is contagious, and you are its carrier. Understand this. Your rise is not just for your own benefit. You have been chosen to lead, to heal, and to uplift. The gifts you possess, the challenges you've overcome, and the purpose you carry are all meant to serve a greater good. This verdict has positioned you as a light bearer, someone who will shine in dark places and bring clarity to those who are lost. Your rise is a call to action, not just for you, but for the world around you. This cosmic shift is also about balance. The scales that once seemed tipped against you are now in your favor, but they must remain balanced. This requires humility, gratitude, and a willingness to use your elevation for good. The universe has chosen you because it knows you are capable of carrying this responsibility. Use your position to build bridges, to inspire unity, and to empower others to step into their own power. Finally, chosen ones, see yourself as part of a movement. You are not just a recipient of divine favor, you are a participant in a grand design. This moment of elevation is about more than your personal triumph. It is about the collective awakening of a group destined to transform the world. Your rise is proof that the shift is real and that nothing is impossible when purpose and power align. Step forward with courage, knowing that your victory is part of something eternal. Chosen ones, the verdict is clear. You are destined, powerful, and unstoppable. The decision has been made, and it's final. Your life has shifted, your struggles have been silenced, and your path is now illuminated with purpose. The time for questioning is over. The time for doubting is behind you. This is your moment to step fully into the greatness that has always been within you. You have been called not just to rise, but to lead. The world is watching, waiting to see what you will do with this elevation. The light you carry is meant to ignite others, to create change, and to inspire hope. Embrace this role with confidence, knowing that the forces behind you are greater than any obstacle ahead. Let your actions, your words, and your presence reflect the power of the divine decision that has been declared over your life. As you move forward, remember this: greatness is not a destination, it's a way of being. Every step you take in alignment with your purpose is an act of greatness. Every time you choose faith over fear, every time you uplift someone else, every time you use your gifts to create something meaningful, you are walking in the fullness of who you were meant to be. So now, chosen ones, it's time. Step boldly into your destiny. Let the world witness your rise, and let your light shine so brightly that it cannot be ignored. May your journey from this moment forward be filled with triumph, and may the greatness within you inspire others to find their own. The verdict is in, and it is final. You are chosen, you are victorious, and you are unstoppable.